Hello guys, welcome to Abhyukta Learning. So today we are going to start with our last topic, qualitative characteristics of accounting information, and then the meaning of double entry system of accounting. So these are the last two topics of this chapter. So let's get into that. So the first topic is qualitative characteristics of accounting information. So whatever information we give, it should have some quality in the sense that it should be free from material error. For example, if you are writing a value 104, instead of 104, if we write it as 401, then it is a material error, and it should the accounting information should be free from bias. The information what we provide should not be a biased information. It should not favor the company, or it should not be in favor of some particular activity. So it should be free from bias, and it should be verifiable. So what is verifiable? Each and every transactions what we enter should have some supporting document, and it should be relevant. What is relevant? Whatever is useful for the users of accounting information, we need to include only those data, and the information which we are giving to a person, it should be very much easy to understand. It should not be very much complicated. If it is complicated, no person will be interested to see and learn what is given in that information. So it should be very much easy to understand. And the last one is to compare the information that we provide to the users. It should be easy to comparable. So these are the four qualitative characteristics. If these four are present, we can say that the accounting information provided by the company has a good quality. So the first one is reliability. Accounting information should be reliable. Reliable means reliability of information means it is verifiable, free from bias and material error. So what is verifiable? Whatever accounting transactions we record in journal, whatever accounting transactions we enter in books of accounts should have some supporting documents so that we can cross check it or verify it, and we can conclude that the amount written and the transaction has taken place, has actually taken place. What will happen? Sometimes they may enter some fake accounts, they may write some fake amount. So what we will do, we will just verify them with the supporting documents. Supporting documents are nothing but uh, vouchers, pay slip. Pay slip is for salary what we pay to employees, pay slip or payroll, whatever. So that is given to the employees by the employer for the purpose of salary, and vouchers like sales vouchers or and purchase voucher support all the sales transactions and purchase transactions. So what we will do, we will just see the amount entered in books of accounts, and we will just cross verify the amount given in vouchers, and we will conclude that yes, both the amounts are tallied, and we will finally conclude that the accounting information is reliable one. So this is one thing. And the same way we can verify for salary also, for the pay slip also. We can check the bank account of the company, and we can check the amount to pay amount written in pay slip of the employer. We can cross verify all those things. So the accounting information should be verifiable. And for example, if the company has owned a land on their name, we can verify the document, the legal document of the land, and we can verify whether it is in the name of company or not. We can verify that. So each and every transaction, whatever we enter in our books of accounts, should have some supporting documents to verify it. And the next point is it should be free from bias. Free from bias means it should not be in favor of the company. So whatever there should not be any manipulation, that is free from bias. And the material error. Material error means something which we didn't do intentionally. Maybe by miscalculation we have done normal human error. Instead of writing 500, we have written 600. So all these should be avoided. So that is reliability. If all these all these are absent in an accounting information, then we can say that the financial statements are reliable one. And the second point is relevance. Accounting information must be relevant to the users. Information is relevant if it meets the needs of users in decision making. So we should not add unnecessary, irrelevant things in financial statements. We should not add those things which are irrelevant for the users of financial statements. So whatever information is required to them, we just need to provide that only. We should not give some extra information to them that is not required for them. So whatever informations are required for them to take some decisions, only we need to provide that in our financial statements. We should not write unnecessary stories or we should not give unnecessary data of our company. So this is relevance. And the third one is understandability. Financial information provided through financial statements must be presented in a manner that the users are able to understand it. Guys, by seeing our financial statements, the users should easily identify where the net profit is. By seeing the profit and loss account, they should locate the net profit of the company or net loss of the company. There should not, we should not search it in the financial statements. Where is the net profit in the financial statement? Like that, we should not search it because financial statement is usually prepared in a tabular form. Like our profit and loss account will be in a tabular form only. So it should be easily identifiable by the users of financial statements, and it should be we should understand it. It should not be clumsy. We should by seeing the financial statement, we need to know how much assets are owned by the company, how much liabilities are owed by the company to the outsiders. We need to know the figures easily. So that is understandability. And the last one is comparability. Comparability means users should be able to compare the accounting information of an enterprise of the period either with that of other periods known as intra-firm companies or with accounting information of other enterprises known as inter-firm comparisons. So intra-firm comparisons and inter-firm comparisons. So it should be comparable. The accounting information what we provide should be comparable with other accounting informations. So the first category is intra-firm comparison. So what is intra-firm comparison? For example, there is a company called A and Co. and the current financial year is 2025 to 2026. For example, they have prepared, it's upcoming financial year 2025 to 2026. So they have prepared accounting information for this particular financial year, and this accounting information should be comparable with 2024 2025 to this year's financial statement. It should be comparable, and it should be comparable with 2024 to 2023 or 2022 to 2021. So whatever financial year it is, it should be comparable with the previous year's financial statements. So the same company's accounting information, if it is compared with the previous year's financial years, then it is known as intra-firm comparison. And the second one is inter-firm comparison. Inter-firm comparison is the accounting information of A and O is compared with HP Limited. Then this is known as inter-firm comparison. Comparison of two or more companies accounting information is known as inter-firm comparison. Comparing the accounting information of one company with the previous years of the same company, this is known as intra-firm comparison. I hope this is clear. And yes, guys, this topic gets over. The qualitative characteristics of accounting are reliability, relevance, understandability, comparability. I hope this topic is clear. So the last topic is double entry system of accounting. So in olden days, what we had is single entry system of accounting. So this records only one aspect of accounting, that is either debit or credit. In each and every transaction, uh, a transaction has both debit side and credit side. They have two aspects. One is debit side, another one is credit side. So If we record both the aspect, then it is known as double entry system of accounting. If we record only one aspect, then it is known as single entry system of accounting. So in olden days, people used to use only single entry system of accounting. They will record only one aspect of accounting, one aspect of the transaction. For example, let's say um, in our cash wallet, let's imagine this is our cash wallet. We have 25,000 with us, and we are opening a bank account. We are going to open our bank account. So what we are doing is we are transferring rupees 5,000 into our bank account. So then how in those days one aspect only is recorded? No, how they will record is they will just write bank 5,000. Only this much they will record. It means the balance of bank has become rupees 5,000. From zero, it has become 5,000. Now, what will happen, guys, if they total no? If they do accounts and if they total, what will happen? Uh, Here they didn't subtract 5,000 itself. They have just recorded one aspect of accounting, that is debit of the accounting only they have recorded. Okay. So they will not subtract this 5,000 from this amount. So what will happen? What they will say is totally how much total balance is there in cash and bank. What they will do is 25,000 plus 5,000 rupees 30,000. Sometimes people will do this mistake. Not everyone. Sometimes what will happen while doing single entry system of accounting, because more and more transactions are recorded in our books of accounts. So uh, so that becomes a tedious process, and what we will do, uh, we will just add 25,000 plus 5,000, it will become 30,000. But this is not correct way of accounting. So only this is not called as scientific method of accounting. Single entry system of accounting is not a scientific method of accounting. So only they introduced something called as double entry system of accounting, which records both the aspect. A transaction has two aspects, that is debit, another aspect is credit. If there is something, if something increases, then something will decrease, or else both will increase. That is known as uh, double entry system of accounting. So each will have every transaction will have dual effect. One is debit and one another is credit. So the same transaction, now let's see. We have the same cash wallet of 25,000, and we opened a bank account and we transferred 5,000. So now what will happen? We will give a credit effect for this one. We will just write cash credit 5,000, bank debit 5,000. So what will happen now? Our cash wallet will reduce by 5,000, and our bank balance will increase by 5,000. So how much cash now we have? We have 25,000 minus 5,000 is 20,000, and our bank balance is 5,000. So totally we have only 25,000 with us. So what we did, we just took 5,000 out of our purse and we have deposited in our bank. So that one only. So there is no inflow of cash. There is no outflow of cash. Just the form was different. Our the physical cash was transferred to bank. So that happened. So here see, in single entry system of accounting, 5,000 amount is increased, but actually there is no increase in 5,000 rupees. It has only 25,000. What was the balance in the beginning? It continues the same, but while doing single entry system, there are chances that due to some error or miscalculation, what we will do, we will write it as 30,000. if we miss out some information, if we miss out to subtract the 5,000 from our cash wallet, then what will happen? Obviously we will write it as 30,000. So only they have introduced something called as double entry system, where we give debit effect and credit effect in the same time. So I hope this is clear to you why they have introduced double entry system, and why we are debiting bank and why we are crediting cash. All these I will say you in the upcoming chapters. I will explain you. There is no need to worry. Just understand the concept now. Uh, don't have doubt on why we are crediting cash, why we are debiting bank. This is not the time to learn this. Just understand what is mean by double entry system and why we are doing double entry system. This much you should understand, and why we are debiting this and why we are crediting this and why we are debiting this. I will explain you in the upcoming chapters. So let's have a quick reading of this. Double entry system of accounting is a system of accounting under which both debit and credit aspect of accounting are recorded. A transaction has two aspects, debit and credit. At the time of recording transactions, it is recorded once on debit side and again on credit side. Guys, if you see here, I have written 5,000 in credit also, and again I have written the same 5,000 in debit also. So the same transaction with the same value will have a credit effect and also the debit effect. And at the time of recording transactions, it is once recorded on debit side and credit side. The double entry system of accounting is proved to be a scientific and complete system of accounting. So, double entry system is known as scientific method of doing accounts. So, this has been proved. Now, everyone are using double entry system of accounting only, and it is complete system of accounting. By doing this, we will not forget to subtract 5,000 from our cash balance. But here what happened, sometimes people may forget to reduce the cash in single entry system. People may forget to reduce rupees 5,000 from their cash. So here we will give a complete effect of the transaction. So only it is known as complete system of accounting. So yes guys, I hope everything is clear till this. Uh, Please read your book once and also listen to the lectures again. If you have any doubt, post it in the comment section. So for the next video will be on the second chapter. I hope by the time just read the first chapter once. And if you have any doubt, please post it in comment section. And also subscribe to the YouTube channel Avyukta Learning. Like and share. Thank you guys.